Okay, it's recording. Everybody listen. Listen up. Shh. Open InDesign. Download a free trial. You can get a free trial. Set up a new document. And our portfolio is letter. We want letter. Okay? Choose portrait. That's all you got to do. Yes. But you should get something like this. So you're going to have one page here. These are your page links. You'll see over here, pages, links. Basically, give yourself enough pages. So click on the page, duplicate the spread. You can do insert pages. Give yourself 20 pages. You're probably going to need at least that many. All right? These are your pages. So if you double click, you'll go here, you'll go here. Okay, a few things. I would like everyone to use Helvetica font, but Helvetica font isn't free, so use Arial. It's a close approximation. David Rifkind hates it. Mohammed hates it. What do you want to use? Calibri? Calibri. Let's use Calibri. We're going to use Calibri. I don't know. I've even purchased it in the past. I have purchased like 12 types of Helvetica. It's not free. You have it on there? All right, let's try Helvetica. Let's go to Helvetica. I don't have it. No, you got to buy it. Guys, the recorder's working. Choose Calibri or Helvetica. Calibri. Your name. Calibri name. The title of your concept. Change of terrain. A brief explanation. So I would say use all like size 10 font for headings. You could use 12. Let's do 12. Make it bold. Type your name. Nick Jelpy. And then you see the T here? This is your text box. So just drag a text box. And then for the statements, I would like you to use like a size 8, something small. Okay? Don't use Minion Pro. Use Calibri or Helvetica. Okay. Look, that looks too small to read. That's fine. And look, I can grab these things, and I can grab and move them as a group. It's going to center them on the page. I can move this. You can see all the lines will snap you into place. Okay? And what you want to do, if you hold down Control and then the plus sign, it will zoom in. Control minus sign will zoom out. So it makes it pretty easy to scroll down, select this page, and zoom in, zoom out, double click here, zoom in, and zoom out. Okay? This is recording, so you can rewatch. What I want you to do, where is, Daniel, did you email me your plans? I'm going to insert Daniel's labyrinths. Okay, ready? How do I put a labyrinth in there? I want you guys to just put stuff in and kind of leave it. I don't want any extra black bars with colors that say FIU School of Architecture. Don't do any of that. Just put your labyrinth in. You can do it on the cover page, but then just let each page be your drawing and a few words about it, and that's really it. Okay? So, for instance, to put an image on the page, all I need to do is go File, Place. I'm going to place an object on the page. So everybody with me? I'm going to go to Desktop. I'm going to go Labyrinth Layout. I'm going to do my 0 turn. And I'm going to click. Look, it's too big. My God, what do I do? Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to move it. I'm going to hold Shift and do this. And then I'm going to right click and go to fitting, fit content to frame. Now, here's the thing. This plan, maybe to scale that makes it accurate, but there's a lot of white space here. So I could actually scale it up some. So to do that, I can select it, right click on it, and I can go transform scale. And I can scale it by 200, which will make it twice the size. So you see it generally fits. And then I can just kind of move these in to crop it. Okay? It's a real joy to use InDesign, I feel. I'm having a great time. 2. Okay? Did it again. So this one doesn't fit as well. This one is a little bigger. So another thing we do is we can do transform scale, and you can do 90, so you're really scaling it by 10. Maybe you want to do 75, and basically just do it until it fits. And if you want to keep them all the same size, we can do that, I think, on the last page. We can scale them all uniform. But I would say, kind of scale them to fit so that you have the biggest drawing possible on an 8.5 by 11. Okay, you see that? And now we'll go to the next page. We'll do place. So we did 0 turn, 2 turn. Here's our 8 turn. Transform, scale. Let's say 50, 60 is fine. If we want this one to fit better, we could do this. Is this allowable, Daniel? Does it still work? I would say maximize your sheet. So if it fits okay like that, just go for it. And we could make it a little bigger. We could transform it by 110. That would be 10%. And we could just keep doing that until we're satisfied with it. And then let's just add the last one. Transform, scale, 50. And actually what I'll do is this. I'll just go rotate it and move it here. And I'm just going to drag this and then right click, go to fitting, fit content to frame. Okay? Those look cool. And now what I would like everyone to do for your final plan is to do this. Now go underneath, grab your text box, open a text box, zoom in and type 0 turn labyrinth. But don't use Times New Roman or Minion Pro. Use Calibri or Arial or something. Yeah, if you can afford it, use Helvetica. I blew all my money on this recording software. Okay, 0 turn labyrinth. What did I make it? Size 8. Do a size 8 font. The labels could be very small. They're going to look small here, but when this is printed at an 8.5 by 11, it's going to be bigger. And generally, I don't like labels to compete with the delicate line work of your drawings. And if they're too big, they will overwhelm them. So my general thumb is to make titles almost so small you can't read them, which is like a size 4 font. But 8 is pretty legible, so I would just go with size 8. I like the magnifying glass. Okay? So I would like you to do this. If you look at the assignment sheet for documentation, you'll see that it is section 1 of your final plans. Generally, I would like you to put each plan individually on a sheet, and then maybe do a sheet at the end where you put all 4 together. So one way to do that would be to place them all and go browse and search them again. Another way would be just to hold, grab it here. If I hold down the Alt button and drag, it copies it. All right, so I can get one here. I'll get the 2 turn. Hold down Alt, and it copies it, and it copies it, and it copies it. So one thing we could do is like scale all these by half. And now we should generally be able to fit them all on one sheet. They look good as a set. And guys, I would say our general thumb, don't crowd your sheet. If you're having too many things, I would say don't have more than four of anything on a sheet. And if you put 4, tile them. Subdivide the sheet into 4 areas and break them up like that. Don't put more than 4. I'd rather you just add more sheets. And if you need another page here, for instance, just right click and do insert page after page 6. Okay, so I've added another page, so I could always do another. So look, you've got this nice set of plans, and then next you're going to do one for your model photos. Do I have any model photos handy? Let me see. There's all my model photos. Let's see if I have some from last year. Who had a good one? Who had a good one? Ernesto? Maria Pia. Models. Okay. I like Maria Pia. She was a great student. These are not the best photos you could take. You don't really need to crop them all. You can, but I almost prefer you just photograph them against like a blank background. And don't take like idiosyncratic looking model photos. Like, just show us the model. It can be get the entire model. And then if you want to zoom in and also show a detailed view, you can do that. But don't feel like you have to get very creative. It's just to document what is there. So generally, I would almost photograph it in plan and then at a few perspective angles. Okay? When you're done with this, all you need to do is go File, Export to a PDF. Okay, so I'm going to go in my Labyrinth, Layout, Test, Portfolio. Okay? And then you can export them as spreads, pages or spreads, maybe do spreads. Keep them as pages. Let's see what happens. Okay? And then you'll see, right? Look how cool. Super cool. It's good, isn't it? And then you can print that, upload it to Lulu, print booklets for your family, all that stuff. All right? So 2 things are due for this Monday. All of your documentation like that, very simple graphics. Don't overdo it on even text. But do have some words identifying each image at the very least. Study model, 8-turn, study model, 2-turn, things like that. Final model. And if you want to enter a scale and a material, things like that, that would be a valuable thing to do. We want a PDF of your booklet from you, and we also wanted a printed booklet from you on Monday. Go to Kinko's on Sunday, get it velo bound, get 2 copies. They won't be expensive. You could print them here and take them and have them bind them, or you could have them bind them there. But print these double-sided. So one thing is, if you look at this as a 2-page view, you can see, you might have your intro page, then final plan, and you can see these things. So they like open up along this spine, and that's what you're seeing. Make sense? Everybody? All right, I'm going to pause the recording.